Hello children, hope you all safe and good. Today we are going to continue with Unit 5 Division. Okay, so first we'll recall what all we studied in our previous class. We studied about the properties of division and how to do long division. All these things we saw in the previous class. So first we'll see what are the properties of division. What is the first property? That is, when a number is divided by 1, the quotient will be the number itself. That is, if you divide 5 by 1, the answer will be the 5 itself. Okay, 6 divided by 1 will be 6 itself. Like that, 25 divided by 1 will be 25 itself. This is the first property. And what is the second property? When a number is divided by itself. Okay, when you divide a number with the same number, the quotient will be 1. That is, 5 divided by 5 will be 1. 7 divided by 7 will be 1. 10 divided by 10 will be 1. This is the second property. And what is the third property? 0 divided by any number gives the quotient as 0. When the dividend is 0, the quotient will be like that, 0 itself. Okay, 0 divided by 4 will be 0. 0 divided by 10 will be 0. Okay, this is the third property. And what is the fourth property? Division by 0 is meaningless. When the divisor is 0, the division is meaningless. Okay, so 3 divided by 0 is meaningless. Okay, meaningless. So we cannot, the divisor should not be 0. The divisor should not be 0. If the divisor is 0, the division is meaningless. We cannot be able to do the division. Okay, this thing you have to remember. And then what all you know? You know about long division. So what are the things in long division? Inside, dividend, that is, okay, and outside this is divisor, and the answer we get is called as quotient. Quotient is denoted as Q. Q means quotient. And last one is remainder. So what is left? What is left is called as remainder, and it is denoted as R. So dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. These are the things you should remember in division. And one more thing, important thing you should know is, always the remainder will be less than divisor. The remainder will be less than divisor. Always the remainder should be less than divisor. Okay, always remainder should be less than divisor. Very important rule. Always the remainder should be less than divisor. If the remainder is 3, the divisor can be the number greater than 3. It may be 4 or 5 or 6 or any other number, but it should not be less than 3. Okay, so if always the remainder should be less and divisor should be greater. Okay, this thing you have to remember. Okay, with this thing we are going to move on to exercise 5.8, that is checking division. You all know how to do long division, right? You all know how to do long division. Now we are going to do the division and we are going to check whether the division is correct or wrong. The answer we got, that is the quotient and remainder, what we got is correct or wrong. We are going to check. Okay, first we'll do one sum. Okay, that is, okay, we are going to divide 37 by 7. 37 is the dividend and 7 is the divisor. We are going to find the quotient Q and remainder R. Okay, first what tables we are going to use? 7 tables. Shall we write 7 tables? Yes. 7 ones are 7. 7 twos are 14. 7 threes are 21. 7 fours are 28. 7 5s are 35. 7 6s are 42. 7 7s are 49. 7 8s are 56. 7 9s are 63. 7 10s are 70. 7 10s are 70. So we have written the tables. Now we are going to do the division. We are going to do the division. Okay. Yes. Now we are going to see in 7 tables, will 37 come? 7 tables 37 is coming. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. 42 is greater than 37. 42 is greater than 37. 7 6 are 42. 42 is greater than 37. So we should not take this number. We should take the before number. That is 7 5s are 35. 7 5s are 35. 7 5s are 35. Okay, so now we are going to, what we are going to do now? We are going to subtract. We are going to subtract. What is 7 minus 5? 7 minus 5 is 2. 7 minus 5 is 2. Here 3 minus 3 will be 0. So you need not write that. Okay. That is 7 minus 5 is, that is 37 minus 35 is 2. Now we got the quotient as 5 and the remainder as 2. Yes, so we have done the sum, we got the quotient and we got the remainder. Now we are going to check the answer. Before that, what I told, always the remainder should be less than divisor. What is the remainder here? 2. What is the divisor here? 7. So 2 is less than 7. 2 is less than 7. Please remember, always a remainder you get should be lesser than the divisor. So 2 is lesser than 7. So it is correct. Now we are going to check. So how we are going to check? So we have a formula to check the division. What is the formula? Okay, we are going to see what is the formula. That is quotient into divisor plus remainder is equal to dividend. So what is the formula? Quotient into divisor plus remainder is equal to dividend. Okay, so what is the quotient here? We know 5 is the quotient. And what is the remainder here? 2 is the remainder. What is the divisor? So 7 is the divisor. 7 is the divisor and 37 is the dividend. Okay, so we all know what is the divisor, which is the quotient, which is the remainder, and which is the dividend. So we are going to write the numbers and we are going to do. Okay, so what is the quotient? Quotient Q is 5 into, what is the divisor? Divisor is 7 plus, what is the remainder? Remainder is 2 and equal to, what is the dividend? Dividend is 37. Okay, so what is 5 7s are? 5 7s are 35. 35 plus 2, what is 35 plus 2? 35 plus 2, 36, 37. So 37 is equal to 37. 37 is equal to 37. So this side also we are getting 37. This side also we are getting 37. So both side 37 means answer is correct. Or answer quotient and remainder is correct. We got the same answer and the answer is correct. When you multiply quotient into divisor and add remainder, we should get dividend. Okay, that is the formula. If you multiply quotient and divisor and add remainder to that, you should get dividend. Okay, if you get the same on both the sides, the sum what you did is correct. Okay, so this is how you will check the division. We'll do one more sum. Better we'll move on to exercise 5.8. Okay, so exercise 5.8. Check if the given quotient Q and remainder R are correct. Okay, so A sum they have given. In that first sum they have done. So we'll move on to second sum. Okay, what is the question they have given? The question is 3. Divisor is 3 and the dividend is 26. Okay, and they have given that quotient is 7. Quotient is 7 and the remainder is 2. Remainder is 2. Okay, and the remainder is 2. Okay, so now we are going to find whether this answer is correct or wrong. We are going to check whether this quotient and remainder what they gave in the book is correct or wrong, or it is what we are doing is correct. Okay, first we'll do the division. Okay, first we'll do the long division. So what is we are going to do? What table we are going to use? We are going to use 3 tables. So 3 1s are 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15, 3 6s are 18, 3 7s are 21. Okay, 3 8s are 24, 3 9s are 27, 3 10s are 30. So we have written the 3 tables. Now we are going to do the long division. Okay, 3 tables 26 is coming or not? 3 6 9 12 15 18 21 24 27. So 27 is larger than 26 or smaller than 26? 27 is larger than 26. So we are going to take the before number. What is the before number? 3 8s are 24. 3 8s are 24. 3 8s are 24. What we are going to do? Subtract. 26 minus 24 is 2. Okay, so we got the quotient as 8 and the remainder as 2. Okay, so see, we got 2 as remainder. In the question also they are given 2 as remainder. Okay, we got 2 as remainder. The question also they are given 2 as remainder. But the quotient we get is 8. But what they are given in the question is 7. We are going to check whether the quotient is correct or wrong. Okay, so what is the formula? Quotient into divisor plus remainder is equal to dividend. Okay, so what is the quotient? The question what they gave? Quotient is 7 into, what is the divisor? 3 plus what is the remainder they gave in the question? It is 2 is equal to what we should get? We should get 26. Okay. Yes. What is 7 3s are? 7 3s are 21. 21 plus 2, 23. So 23 is not equal to 26. 23 is not equal to 26. Okay. Yes. So the sum is wrong. Why the sum is wrong? Because the quotient is 8. But they are given the quotient as 7. So because the quotient is wrong. But the remainder R is 2 and here also 2. Remainder is correct. So quotient is wrong and remainder is correct. So you are going to fill in the last column, that is Q and R. You are going to put for the second sum Q. For Q you are going to put wrong and for R you are going to put tick. Okay. Yes. We'll do the next sum so that you will be able to understand more. Okay. Yes. So what is the next sum? Third sum. Third sum is 743, and the quotient they gave is 6 and the remainder is 1. So we are going to find whether this is correct or wrong. This is correct or wrong. First we will do the division. 7 tables we are going to do. We will write 7 tables. 7 ones are 7. 7 twos are 14. 7 threes are 21. 7 fours are 28. 7 fives are 35. 7 sixes are 42. 7 sevens are 49. 7 eights are 56. 7 nines are 63. 7 tens are 70. So we run the 7 tables. See, I am writing the tables again and again. Why? Because you should know the tables and you should read the tables to learn by heart. Okay, that is very important. So now we are going to do the division. Okay, 7 tables 43 will come. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49. 49. So here 49 is greater. So we should not take this. So we are going to take the before number, that is 7 6 are 42. 7 6 are 42. And if you subtract 43 minus 42 is 1. Okay. So we got Q as R and Q as 6 and R as 1. So in the question also they are given Q as 6, R as 1. Now let's check whether the answer is correct or not. So what is the formula? Quotient into divisor plus remainder is equal to dividend. Okay, so what is the quotient here? Quotient is 6 and the divisor is 7 plus the remainder is, what is the remainder? 1. So what we should get? We should get the dividend, that is 43. What are 6 sevens are 42. 42 plus 1, 43. So here also 43 is equal to 43. So both are equal. Here also quotient is 6, remainder is 7. So quotient also correct, remainder also correct. So this is a correct sum. So both for quotient also you should put tick mark and the remainder also you should put tick mark. Okay, yes. So one more sum we'll do. Fourth sum. See, one thing you have to remember is always the remainder should be smaller than the divisor. Okay, yes, 3, divisor is 3 and the dividend is 19. And the question what they are given? Quotient as 5 and the remainder as 4. See this question, remainder is 4. Remainder is 4. But what is the divisor? Divisor is 3. Divisor is 3. So divisor is smaller than remainder. Is it possible? Is it correct? No, it is wrong. Okay. Always the divisor should be large number and the remainders will be small number. Here itself we can find that the remainder is wrong because the remainder is 4 here but the divisor is 3. So divisor should always be larger than remainder. Okay, but now we'll do and check the sum. Okay, yes, okay, yes. So 3 tables, you all know 3 tables, right? Yes. 3 tables 19 will come. No, 3 tables 19 will not come, but 3 tables 18 will come. How many times 18? 3 6 are 18. 3 6 are 18. So we subtract 19 minus 18 will be 1. Okay, the quotient is 6, the remainder is 1. Okay, so first we'll check with the answer. Quotient into divisor plus remainder is equal to dividend. Okay, first we'll do. What is the quotient here? 5 and the divisor is 3 and the remainder is 4. What is the dividend? 19. Okay, what is 5 3s are 15 plus 4. What is 15 plus 4? 15 plus 4 will be 19. 19 is equal to 19. It satisfies the rule. It satisfies the rule, but the quotient and remainder is wrong. The quotient and remainder is wrong. Why? Because the quotient should be 6. That is Q. 3 6 are 18, but 3 5s are will be 15. 15 should not come there. So the quotient also wrong and the remainder also wrong. Why remainder is wrong? Always the remainder should be smaller number than the divisor. So both quotient and remainder is wrong here. Okay, this is how you will check with the answer and do the sum. So please do try the 5th sum and 6th sum. Do the master columns also, B sum also. Okay. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the Zoom class. Okay children, take care. Thank you. Bye.